So we're out here working on getting a line for our fence, and we have the, if you can see that neon pink line, then you'll see we've run a line here where we're gonna have the fence, and this marking here is to denote where we're going to put our posts. So we're putting our posts about every 70 feet on the fence line. We're using these telephone poles. So we were going to use these poles to build a big barn, but we built the mini barn instead of building a big barn because a lot of the repurposed materials we had weren't really suited for a big barn. So we figured out once we got to the big barn build that we really didn't have the materials that we thought we did, or enough. So we've decided to use these posts now instead to work on fencing in our property. And we have this pen over here in our mini barn. Y'all know where it is down there. Our mini barn down there. And so we have a barn for now that's working for our pigs, for our farrowing pen. And we're thinking that when we fence off this section, we can get a cow. So we're thinking about getting a Dexter, a small breed of cow that's dual purpose, so that we can have milk and meat. But that's the plan for right now, and we're just, first things first, let's get some fencing done. So we're marking off.
Go get the weed eater so I can weed a little bit in that little spot.
Alright, so Tim's gonna go grab the weed eater. Gonna hit up weeding in this spot here. As you can see, it's grown up in this area, but we'll get some. Yeah, so we have an auger that is coming from Tennessee that will fit on our tractor as an implement, and we'll be able to dig these posts, not by hand like we did in the mini barn, but actually we have about, what, 20, 21 at least?
Yeah, probably more like 25.
25.
I might do some H braces.
So we have about 25 post holes to dig, and that's a lot. So we're thankful for this auger coming from Tennessee.
From Tennessee.
Some generous, Jackson, Tennessee, actually.
Jackson, Tennessee.
But some generous donors are helping us with that, so we're excited about that. And we'll update you when we get a little further down on the fence line. So now we've marked off and weed eated in this spot. And now we're just gonna walk along this line that we've set up as our fence line. And we'll come another 70 feet and then we'll mark off that section. So that's what we're doing now. We're just trying to get everything ready and set up for when we do get the auger on Thursday.
Got deadline.
Alright. Actually, I need to call about that auger. But we're trying to get everything in place so that when we have the auger, we can do what we need to do, right?
So we're on the deadline. So the first deadline is that we got to get all of the perimeter marked off and get the line strung up and get all the spots where the posts need to go in marked off, farm gates and all those type of things. That's the first deadline, you know, and that got to be done by Thursday. And today is Tuesday, you know, so that anxiety, stress, like all that, you know, that's what make a video good, right? And then once we meet that deadline, then once we get the auger on Thursday, we have until that next Thursday, which is 6-7 days or whatever, to get all of the holes dug, all of the posts set, and all those type of things or whatever, you know, because we getting the auger shipped in all the way from Jackson, Tennessee, you know, so we got to get it done, we got to be on it or whatever. And then we got a team coming in on Saturday just to make it more stressful and more
to help, yeah.
to make it the video even
He's so
even more
crazy.
suspenseful, more suspense. But to add more suspense, but we got a team coming in on Saturday that's gonna help us. You know, got some men coming in, some men of God coming in to help us, you know, drill the holes in the ground, things like that. Hopefully somebody will come that's, you know, has done this type of stuff before or whatever. But yeah, so we got deadlines. We got a deadline this Thursday. We got a deadline for Saturday because we got our teams coming in, and then we got a deadline for next Thursday. You know, so we rolling with this fence. You know, we just it's a good anxiety or whatever, because you know that type of stuff is what, like, you know, wake me up in the morning. Like, it's what keep me going. I love that type of stuff. I love like adrenaline. You know, my heart gets to pumping. You know, I got a deadline somewhere to meet. You know, but anyway, I love it. I'm gonna go ahead and weed eat this section because I found my other 70 feet.
Alright.
Like my wife said, we put in the post every 70 feet. So I'm gonna weed eat this down and then mark it off with the spray paint, and then we just keep on going every 70 feet. Alright, so we got to the end. We down here at the campsite now. As you see, the campsite is gonna be fenced in as well. We're gonna use all this grass here for pasture. But we got to the end and got all of our spots marked off. We're gonna put this post here at 47 feet in between the two corner posts there. But now we're gonna roll all of our string up because we got our lines marked. We don't need the string anymore. I'm gonna let my wife do that. And so we're gonna get this rolled up, get this line rolled up, and then get a tape measure and measure out what we need to post to go ahead for the farm gates. But yeah, it's I.A.G Farms. If we don't get any more video after this, just want to close it out. You know, it's all about God. We expanding our sheep pastures